should probably explain myself. So I'm here at Mount Rainier National Park to hike the Northern Loop Trail and backpack it over 3 days and 2 nights as my first solo backpacking trip. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it's gonna be fun. I didn't get the campsites reserved that I wanted, so it's gonna be a bit of a haul on the last day. But overall, I'm pretty excited. It's about 9:30, so it's a bit of a later start than I wanted, but we're still gonna get out there and see what we can do. So I'm well on my way into the trail, about 2 miles, and I'm feeling pretty good. This backpack's kind of cutting off some circulation in my shoulders, so I'm getting some dead arms, but my legs feel good, lungs feel good. So pretty out here. I just hit the junction where I think most of the crowds are gonna start splitting off, and I'm gonna have this trail more to myself, which is pretty awesome because it was pretty crowded back there. I was passing a lot of just day hikers and whatnot, but you really can't beat this. I mean, Rainier is just incredible. The summit is just so high, so close, just epic. This thing scared the crap out of me. It just ran. What is that? Look at him. Look at him go. He's just eating flowers. All right, goodbye. All right, well, right now I'm heading downhill a lot. I think I'm heading towards the White River to cross. And once I get there, I'm gonna stop for lunch. But really, it's just been incredible so far. Tons of wildflowers, tons of wildlife. It's great out here. My hips are starting to get a little sore now, but I think we'll be able to troop through it. I mean, I'm making great time. I'm gonna have a lot of time to just hang out and take it all in. So it's been a lot of just forest walking, switchbacks downhill, pretty classic Pacific Northwest type atmosphere. We're making progress. This is super interesting to me. So we're probably 200 feet about from the river, but you can see all these river rock stones that you have to step over, which means that at its peak, this river is just so unbelievably high that it brought all these stones out here. Pretty cool. All right, well, I've made it to the West Fork White River. It was a long haul, those last 4 miles, to be honest. It was pretty monotonous. It's about 1:45, 10 miles in. I'm getting a little tired, but I'm feeling good. Blood sugar's been perfect. It's not too hot, not too cold out. Although I wish it was a little sunnier so I could dry out some clothes, but that's okay. I'm gonna get some lunch in me, maybe take a little nap, and head out here probably around 3 for the last 2 miles to my camp for the night. It's only 2 miles, but it's all uphill, so it's gonna be a grind, might take a while. Not looking forward to it, but I'm doing good so far. This is just a shout out to Steve's Guided Adventures from Washougal for the suggestion of peanut butter, bacon, and honey on a sandwich. This is exactly what I need. It's amazing. Try it. A little smushed, but it hits the spot. All right, it's 3 o'clock. We just took a nice little nap in the sand. We're back on the trail and we're gonna make up all the elevation we just went down a couple of miles ago, which is kind of a bummer, but I'm getting tired. I wanna get to camp. All right, it's been about an hour since I departed from the river and I made it to the campsite, set up camp. I have my sweatshirt drying, but I have to say, it was tough. You can see my sweat. It was tough, but it wasn't awful. I made it. It's like 4:12 right now, so I've got plenty of time left in the day to just chill out, maybe go for a swim, do some stretching, make a good dinner. The mosquitoes are kind of bad up here, but I sprayed some bug spray and that seems to be doing the trick for now, so hoping it doesn't get worse, but I made it. I was just doing a little napping because I was pretty tired and It was also pretty cloudy and cold out, which was really disappointing, but I couldn't sit outside because the mosquitoes were swarming and I wasn't super hungry, so I didn't want to start dinner yet. But I woke up and it's like there's some blue skies poking out, which is a good sign. So I'm gonna get started on dinner soon, and hopefully we can get a bit of a sunset once this sun starts setting over the mountain. We're sticking simple today. We're just boiling some water and going with the old mountain house. Chicken fried rice. Should be easy, should be tasty. Get the job done. This is exactly what I need after that long hike. Finally, the sun's coming out, getting some hot food. Good end to the day. Well, it's been a short day, but it's also been a long day. I woke up at 4:30 and I was on the road for over 4 hours and then hiked the rest of the day by myself. I would say while I'm hiking, really not feeling too lonely. I'm passing a lot of nice people, having good conversations with them. And I'm also used to just hanging back on a lot of hikes and being in my head. But I have to say that being at camp by myself is a little bit lonely. It's really quiet and it doesn't feel like there's much to do, especially because I can't just sit outside in peace because I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow is like. I'm hoping to just get a nice big sleep and hit it hard tomorrow and make some mileage, see some cool stuff. But yeah. Thankfully, to enjoy this evening, I've got a special treat that'll make it even better. Well, I'm enjoying one last walk for the day and seeing some cool things. And then I'm gonna head into my tent, and basically from there, it'll be lights out. I'll probably do some breathing, some stretching, but mostly just climb into my sleeping bag and go to bed. So I'll see you guys when I wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna be sleeping in probably till like 7. I know it's not super late, but it's pretty late for the sunrise is here. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, camp is all packed up for the morning. It's about 8:40, so it's a pretty darn late start for a camp get out, but that's okay. I think today in general is just gonna be a bit of a slower day. I didn't eat because I'm not super hungry yet, so I'm gonna wait till I take my first break in a couple miles. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a slower day, not just because I'm a little sore, but also because I want to save some energy for tomorrow when I need to bust out of here, and because I'm gonna be seeing some really cool things, so I might as well just take it in and go slow. All right, I came to a spot I think I'm gonna take a quick rest at, have a snack, refill all my water. I'm liking the day, it's looking nice. It's sunny out, perfect weather. But after this, it's basically just another haul downhill to Carbon River, which is gonna suck for my knees, but it's okay, I'm feeling good. So I'm just trudging my way through the forest now, but something interesting is I haven't seen anybody in a long time. I haven't run into anybody today yet. I saw 2 people walk through camp last night at 4, but I didn't see them after that. I don't think they stayed the night there, which was weird. but the last conversation I had was about 3:15, so it's 11:15 right now, so it's been 20 hours. I mean, honestly, I could see myself going 24 hours without seeing another person. Now that I'm out here, it's basically just through hikers now, no more day hikers from sunrise. And it seems like they're few and far between right now, but it's just something interesting. It's been quiet today. Well, I really spoke too soon. I made that video about not seeing anybody probably 20 minutes ago, and I just saw the first guy of the day. He actually had basically no pack, and he said he was doing the whole loop in one day. And you know, I believe that he can do it because he's halfway there and it's not even noon yet. So guy's a hero, he's a trooper. I wouldn't be able to do that, but good on him. Anyways, I'm still trudging downhill. Check in with you guys when I get to the Carbon River. All right, I finally made it to the famous Carbon River suspension bridge. It's kind of sketchy, but you know, it's there, it works. I'm gonna take a quick break, get a little bit of rest in, but then I have another 6 miles I think left on the day. So it's definitely gonna be my hardest day, but I'm enjoying it so far. I know we're gonna get some kick-ass views soon, so it's starting to look up. Finally found a good spot where I can lay everything out and get it to dry, and take a nice little short nap in the sun, get some vitamin D in me. You know, this spot, I really like it. I got all my stuff out, down to my skivvies so I can dry out. Now this is what I've been waiting for. It's a Carbon Glacier. I'm starting to hit a lot of switchbacks in elevation, and it's making me remember what I realized yesterday, which is that backpacking is about 90% pain and 10% extreme pleasure and payoff. But right now I'm definitely in that 90%, and I'm hoping for some more of that 10% real soon. But it's been a good trip so far. It's just there's a lot of elevation ahead of me, and I'm only halfway through right now. Well, out of nowhere, here's that 10% I was talking about. It's hard to get much better than that. Walking through these flowers, it smells incredible. You can't believe it. It's the only thing keeping me going at this point. I'm getting really fatigued, but also, look at this. Best view of the mountain, the whole trip, right there. It's too bad these clouds are moving over the summit, because this is probably one of the best views I've ever seen. Incredible. I take back what I said earlier. This is definitely the best view of the mountain I've had on this trip so far. If it weren't for that cloud, it would be unbelievable, but still so beautiful. All right, I finally made it to camp. It's about 4:45. It's the end of a long 12-mile day. I'm pretty whipped, so I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. I'm gonna make some dinner, and then I'm gonna go for a swim at the lake up above, because it's a lot nicer than the one near my camp yesterday. It's a lot sunnier, it's a lot better to access the lake. And then after that, I'm gonna get changed and call it a day, because I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and get out of here. All right, for tonight we've got pork ramen, some leftover smoked salmon. Should be good, should fill me up. Get me in the mood to swim. I need to go for a little swim because I am a very dirty boy. So this is my bath for the night. I don't know how cold it is, but we're gonna find out. Nice sun, nice mountain in the background. Super pretty. should be good. I don't know if you guys can see that bear, but that's insane. I was in the water just looking around, and this bear wants to go for a swim too. All right, well, it's 7 o'clock after that bear incident. I went and I filled up on my waters, so I'm good to go tomorrow. I'm gonna really try my hardest to get out of here quick and get back to sunrise so I can leave for home as fast as possible. But for now, I'm probably gonna hop in my tent. Well, first I'm gonna put my bag on the bear pool. I'm gonna hop in my tent, do some stretching, and then just conk out for the night. I'm pretty tired. My legs are tired, so I'm sure I'll need the sleep. All right, it's 7:45 and I'm hitting the hay. See you guys tomorrow. All right, it's 5:30 and I'm taking down camp. I'm really glad it's the last day and the shortest day because I'm getting a little tired out here. My hips are really sore. My feet are starting to hurt, and I'm just ready to be home. But one problem I do have is that from swimming yesterday, my pants are still soaked. And so I'm gonna have to be rocking the sweaties for probably the rest of the day, which is a little annoying, but we'll work through it. I'm hoping to be out of here by about 6 and be on the trail, get some good mileage this morning and be out of here pretty fast. Well, I decided to bite the bullet and just put the wet shorts back on in hopes that they dry out as I hiked. So we'll see how that goes. Right now I'm just doing a bit of downhill, which is fine by me because it'll get my legs warmed up before I hit some more elevation in a couple miles. But really the goal for the day is just to keep moving for as much as possible so I can get out of here hopefully by 11:30, noon maximum. But we're on our way. It's about 8:30 and I'm 3 miles in. I just had some tough uphill. I'm taking my last sit-down break probably of this whole trip because I've got some more uphill. I'll do some little breaks in between, but then I'm climbing up Skyscraper Mountain. And then once I get down back there, I'm pretty much linking back up with the main trail where a lot of people access other hikes from. And it's super flat from there, super fast. So, you know, I have probably another hour, 2 hours of hard, and then an hour of just pushing on to the parking lot. I just got hit with a new wave because this is pretty cool. I'm coming up on Skyscraper Mountain. So there's Rainier, and just up ahead, that's my destination up there. Big herd right there. All right, I'm heading up to Skyscraper Mountain right now. I just saw a big herd of mountain goats, and I met a really nice guy who snapped a couple photos and is heading up here in a couple minutes also, which is awesome. And I know I said this so many times already, but this right here, this point, is the highlight of the trip. Here, mountain goats. Huge vistas. You can even see all the way in the horizon, the Northern Cascades. That's pretty darn cool. Well, I just got off Skyscraper and it was a hard climb, but killer views. Probably some of the best I've ever seen. And the guy I met earlier was up there and he was super nice, super cool to talk to. He helped get a couple photos. So shout out Aaron. But for now, I'm gonna have a quick snack and then try my hardest to get to sunrise as fast as possible. Sunning himself. Big fat marmot. All right, well, at this junction, I'll be leaving behind the Northern Loop Trail and I will be truly on my way to sunrise. It says 2.3 miles. I've got one more hill to conquer and then it's downhill from there. So last couple looks at the summit of Rainier. It's been a good trip. Update you guys when I get to sunrise. All right, I made it back to the car and I'm driving away. It's 11:16, so I exceeded my hopes of getting back to the car. So now I just need to survive this 4-hour journey home. But yeah, hopefully I get some service soon so I can check in with everybody. But for now, this is goodbye to Mount Rainier. It was a fun trip.